Join immediately. Okay. So can someone revise? Okay, fine. So can someone summarize what we have learned in the last class? Okay, fine. So I'll quickly go through it. So we were discussing about cholinergic agents, which can also be called as parasympatholytics. Okay, parasympathetic antagonist. Okay, cholinergic blocking agent. Okay, cholinergic agent, antagonists. Okay, there are various names. As part of it, we saw firstly the classification of parasympatholytics. Okay, it is mainly divided into two categories. One is solanaceous alkaloids and its analogs, and the second main division is synthetic one. Okay, the examples under solanaceous alkaloids are atropine sulfate, hyoscyamine sulfate, scopolamine hydrobromide, homatropine hydrobromide, ipratropium bromide. So out of these five, we need to learn the synthesis of ipratropium bromide. So we saw the details about atropine. The sources of atropine are belladonna and datura. Fine. So hyoscyamine and atropine both do coexist. Okay, and both are stereoisomers. Actually, hyoscyamine is a levoisomer. Okay, and atropine, hyoscyamine readily racemizes to atropine. Atropine is optically inactive. Okay, and both chemical structure is same, only difference is in the optical activity. Okay, and third drug is scopolamine. Scopolamine used for the motion sickness, if you observe. Okay, homatropine hydrobromide, ipratropium bromide. Fine. Then the synthetic analogs include five categories: amino alcohol esters, amino alcohol ethers, amino alcohols, amino amides, miscellaneous. Okay, amino alcohol esters, amino alcohol ethers, amino alcohols. See, all are amino alcohols, esters, ethers, and simply amino alcohols. Then lastly, amino amides. Finally, miscellaneous. So examples for amino alcohol esters are cyclopentolate, clidinium bromide, dicyclomine HCl, hydrochloride, glycopyrrolate, methanethylene bromide, and propanthelene bromide. And let us see the examples for amino alcohol ethers. So, amino alcohol ethers example: benztropine mesylate, orphanadrine citrate. For amino alcohols, the examples include bipyridine hydrochloride, procyclidine hydrochloride, and tridihexethyl chloride. Moving further, we'll have amino amides. Examples include tropicamide, isopropamide, iodide. And miscellaneous, you have ethopropazine hydrochloride. Then after we saw the structures of atropine, so some details about atropine and hyoscyamine, and they are anti-muscarinic activity having drugs. Then the structure of atropine will have atropine ring, okay, connected with ester, and other side it is phenyl. So other candidates in the same category have slight modifications compared to atropine. So here if you see scopolamine, scopolamine will have oxirane ring fused with tropane ring. Okay, that is the only difference. In homatropine, CH2OH was replaced by OH. That is the only difference between atropine and homatropine. And ipratropium bromide, you have the same structure of atropine, but you have isopropyl group attached to the N-methyl functional group that is present as part of the tropane ring. That is the only difference between ipratropium bromide and atropine. So most of the drugs in the same category are very much related to atropine. Only minor modifications are there. So till here we saw yesterday in the last class. Okay, now let us see the synthesis of ipratropium bromide. It is very easy if you remember the structure. So ipratropium bromide, ipratropium bromide. Let us learn the synthesis. So I have told you the only difference between atropine and ipratropium bromide is that it will have isopropyl group attached to the N-methyl functional group present as part of the tropane ring. So first take atropine. First draw tropane ring. NCH3 N-methyl group. Extend it forward, join together, forms tropane ring. Okay. Then an ester group linking both the aromatic rings. The other side it is phenyl. And you have CH2OH attached to this carbon. So this is what it is. This is atropine. Okay. To this atropine, what is lacking? Isopropyl group is lacking. So add isopropyl bromide. Isopropyl bromide. So isopropyl bromide is nothing but two methyl groups attached to one carbon, and it is a bromide salt. Okay. So you will get the final structure. That's it. Very simple if you remember the structure. Let me draw it bigger. So first I'll write this isopropyl group as it is very huge. CH3. Okay. CH3. CH3. So extend forward and you will have the same as above. So that is the only difference between atropine and ipratropium bromide. This is the simple synthesis of ipratropium bromide. It is not, you have no much hurdles in remembering this structure. So am I clear? Okay, moving forward, we are done with the solanaceous alkalides. Okay, let us look at the chemical structures of remaining drugs. So the next category is amino alcohol esters. Right, the first example is cyclopentolate. Cyclopentolate. So if you observe, it has cyclopentane ring. Okay, cyclopentane ring, as it is ester, it will be volate. Okay, and remember OL also includes OH group. Okay, so just let us see the structure. It will have a phenyl ring here. Okay, then we have cyclopentane, 5-membered ring without double bonds. Okay, is cyclopentane. This cyclopentane has OH here. Okay, cyclopentanol. So cyclopentanol attached to this group, and this have ester linkage and ethyl link to the amine. This amine is have two methyl groups attached to it, and this is a salt of hydrochloric acid. So HCl, cyclopentolate hydrochloride. Hydrochloride is a salt form. Okay. So remember, you have cyclopentane ring. So cyclopentane, OH group, cyclopentanol. So, and this is ester. Okay. So remember likewise. Okay. What is the next drug? I was expecting it. Okay, fine. So I'll use the same page. Fine. So next drug is clidinium bromide. Clidinium bromide. Okay, so let us see its structure. Okay, it has a quin nuclidium ring. Quin nuclidium ring. That is the reason its name is clidinium. So I'll show what is quin nuclidium ring. Okay, so let us see the structure. A phenyl group attached to carbon. This carbon has alcohol and an ester group followed. Okay, so one moment, let me do the correction. So there is an alternative structure which is more suitable here. So it is having two phenyl rings, the same carbon. Okay, and C double bond O. You know pyridine. So this is pyridine, right? Tetrahydropyridine. Tetrahydropyridine. There are no double bonds. So there is a inner cycle. Inner cycle. You have to connect it. This nitrogen have methyl group substituted here. Okay. So there is internal ring system which is fusing this carbon and this nitrogen with two carbons, one carbon and two carbons. Okay, so this is quin nuclidium ring. That is the reason its name is clidinium. Okay, this is a salt of bromine. So if you observe, this amine will acquire positive charge, so it has to be balanced with bromide ion. So bromide. Okay, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. I think you are taking the notes because I don't have the facility to increase more number of pages on the whiteboard. So I have exceeded the limit. So I have reached the limit. So it don't allow me. So I'm clearing the page and going to the next one. That is dicyclomine hydrochloride. Dicyclomine hydrochloride. Hydrochloride is the salt form. So dicycle. So two cycles. What are those two cycles? Two phenyl rings. Two phenyl rings. Okay, so in order to remember this, here the two phenyl rings are absent. Sorry, let me redraw it. So cyclohexane ring, instead of phenyl rings, we have cyclohexane rings. Okay, to this carbon of cyclohexane, you have one more cyclohexane attached. Okay, to one cyclohexyl ring, other cyclohexyl ring is attached. This one is linked with the ester C double bond O and an ethyl link, okay, followed by amine. This amine is attached to ethyl groups, to ethyl groups, okay. So this is the structure of dicyclomine. So we also need to, let me see if I can delete something. Okay, fine. So I'll look into the problem later. So we need to learn the synthesis. Okay, so let's see the synthesis of dicyclomine.